few months ago, I managed to snag a t-shirt from Ty Turner's Fit Tee company on their second drop, so here's my review about it. It's super comfortable and fits really well. And honestly, when I first saw Ty Turner's video that said that this shirt destroys dysphoria, I thought it was clickbait. It actually wasn't. It's not clickbait if it's true, right? Well, I don't know if it like destroys dysphoria, but I definitely, when I have a day where I'm feeling more dysphoric about my hips, this shirt, like I put this on, I look in the mirror and like I'm feeling good about myself. If you don't know, Ty Turner is a trans guy and his company Fit Tee makes t-shirts that are basically designed for AFAB people to give them a more masculine silhouette, take into account things like hips and butt and torso and chest and shoulders and like the different kind of proportions that someone AFAB looking for a more masculine silhouette might, you know, have. So I'm not quite sure if they like specifically aim at people on or off T or whatever, but it seems to fit like a lot of AFAB body types. Just for comparison, here are some other t-shirts that I own. This one's actually very tight. I have put on some mass over the last few years on low dose testosterone. I've gone up from a size small to a medium in general men's. So I think I might need to clear out my closet a little bit. I do love the tight across the chest look, kind of like that, you know, twink vibe, but a lot of t-shirts that fit me here don't super fit me well around here. The main issue I have is if I reach up, which I do at my job a lot because I do boom upping and setting lights up and putting cameras up and stuff, this happens. And so this is one of the t-shirts, like I like it aesthetically, but pretty much when I wear it all day, I'm constantly like pulling it down, which is kind of annoying. So this is one that I like more. This is actually my favorite t-shirt that is just from the men's section. I feel like it fits me the best out of all the t-shirts that I have that are not the Fit Tee t-shirt, so just like your generic men's cut. It still comes in a little bit at the waist here, but I don't have to pull it down quite as much when I lift my arms up, but I still have this habit of like tugging at the shirt. I notice like a lot, but this one I do it less so. But let's look at a comparison between this t-shirt, which I really do quite like, and the Fit Tee one, because the differences are subtle and I still am gonna wear this, but I really do love the Fit Tee shirt, so. Even just putting this on, it's so comfortable. It's a little stretchier than most t-shirts as well. T-shirts. The Americans are getting me with their R's. It's a little stretchier than most t-shirts, so the moment you put it on, you feel like you have a bit more movement. And I think the stretchiness as well kind of helps it fit a lot of different body types. This is a size large, so they say like get a size up from whatever size you are in men's. I'm size medium in men's. So I know a lot of blogs about t-shirts say that the seam should be up here. I have noticed that this one kind of hangs a little lower than my shoulder, which normally on a lot of t-shirts means it's fitting poorly. But honestly on this one you can't really tell, and it's sort of, I don't know if this is intentional, but it gives the illusion that my shoulders are a little bit broader because it doesn't look like it's ill-fitted, even though like that would kind of be the seam, where the seam should sit on most t-shirts that you're getting. So I don't know if that's intentional or not. It also gives me a bit more room to bulk up a bit more on my shoulders if I feel like it, if I can. But yeah, honestly, this is the one top that I own, like out of my shirts, button-ups, t-shirts, tank tops, that I'm not constantly pulling down every day. Or the ones, I have a couple that I don't constantly pull down every day, but then it's because they're quite baggy in the top. Like, here, let me show you this one. So this one, the differences again are quite subtle, but there's just something a little not quite fitting about it. Like the seams are on my shoulders where they should be and it's the right length for my torso, but there's just like something that makes it feel a little, I don't think you have this word in America, but like a little daggy, a little scruffy, a little like not quite polished. It's not polished. That's what I like about the Fit Tee shirt. It feels so polished. So you know, enough rambling from me, I guess. I don't know if you have any questions about the shirt, leave it in the comments below. Right now they're out of stock. This is the only color that they had when I bought it. They're saying that they're gonna be making some new colors for, I don't know if it's for the next drop or not, but you just kind of have to follow. There's an Instagram page or maybe Ty Turner's YouTube channel. But honestly, like, it just, is this, do you get what I mean? Like, it just fits good. It doesn't get stuck on my hips. That's such a problem that I have with a lot of t-shirts. And honestly, until I got this, I wasn't as aware of that issue, but then I was like, oh, I'm wearing this all day, right? And I'm like, what's different about this? I'm not constantly pulling it down, because the other ones, they get stuck here if they're tied across my chest, and like, we stand that twink look, or twunk. Someone called me a twunk the other day. The twunk look, but then it gets stuck on my hips, or if it kind of hangs down my torso fine and hangs down here across my, like over my hips well, then it's a little too big on the top, or it doesn't sit on my chest quite right. So this one, this Fit To Me shirt, like they thought of everything. I love it so much. You can see that it kind of goes up here a little bit. And the one thing is, I think my torso is a little longer than a lot of AFAB people. So I do, if I reach up, I'm showing off a lot of skin at this point. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And when I put my arms down, it goes and it just sits exactly where it was. It doesn't get caught on my hips, which I love. There's something about the way that it falls. It doesn't come in at the waist, so it makes me look a lot kind of more rectangular, a bit more up and down, right? And yeah, I don't have to be adjusting it all day. So honestly, I love this t-shirt. I'm gonna get a bunch more when Ty does another drop. They're not cheap, they're like 30 something. It fits. It feels polished, it feels, yeah, fitted, it feels polished, it feels like it's made for my body. And I can't believe that like cis people get this every day, what? So thanks Ty Turner, please keep doing what you're doing, please do other drops soon. I love my Fit To Me t-shirt, so catch you all next time.